No es el gear ideal, pero... Exactly. Exactly, dude. I remember when I was in high school and the frogs asked me to kiss the princess and I said no. Dude, they sent me like somewhere very remote. I was like, why do I have to kiss her? And they sent me like a way, way remote place. I don't even remember. I remember where like some far place in Lumbridge. That was a hill giant, man. I was like, come on. Probably with Bowfa I'll get three or I want to say three Ranger Major sets. So I just gotta be more careful with my brews. Come on. Oh, that's gonna hit me. Remember that the crystal armor doesn't have a lot of magic. So you get hit by the magic attack from the blob. It's almost a max hit. Why do I hit better with crystal armor than I do with Masori? It doesn't make any sense. Look at my magic hits. Why is crystal better at magic? I don't understand this thing, dude. Yeah. Those were the days. The random event that I failed most was to assemble that beehive or something. I don't know, I guess I was blind, but I couldn't assemble it good. Like the beehive. Look at these hits with Crystal. This is insane. Crystal has a lot of negative magic bonus. Why am I hitting so good? It doesn't make any sense. Even with my Alta, I was hitting very good, but with Masori, you're just like splashing. Look at that. They're both dead. This doesn't make sense. It's like if it has like an invisible bonus for having full crystal when it doesn't. Oh yeah, the maze, I remember. I always wonder like how much stuff you will get with a high percentage because I will always solve it with a very low percentage. I thought that maze was the best because you could loot chests, and I was like, oh my god, this is so much money. Because it will give you like mithril arrows and a lot of crap. But it was like the most annoying because, you know, those little squares looked like doors, and oh my god, you had to zoom in and out. Oh my god. It was annoying. Look at that, two of them are dead. It's just great. I don't understand this thing. Dude, this is not even funny. Like, why am I able to hit so much with crystal? Like, look at my magic. It's 36. When I come here with Masori, it's freaking 50. And I'm able to one-shot the Nibblers. This is not even funny. Like, why is my RNG better with Crystal on magic? It doesn't make sense. I bet it has like an invisible magic bonus that we cannot see. I swear to God. There must be something really, really stupid going on there. See? Freeze them on this on the first spell. Okay, that was a miss, but you know. Is the magic over or what? Yeah, I guess it's over. Okay, it's not over. Come on. Are they all dead? Yeah. And so are you. I'm gonna go here. It's not worth it just guessing if he was gonna see me there or not. I feel like I'm gonna end up with more prayer or potions that I usually do, restore wise, because the crystal has a lot of prayer bonus. I really don't need prayer. Yeah, Dragon Bone is really good, especially like if you're using a lot of prayer. You can just swap to your occult and camp it for most of the waves. And it won't do much of a difference if you use occult or not. A lot of people were saying like, oh, but if you don't use occult, you're not gonna get hit so good with your Eldritch. Not really. Not really, because Eldritch is like an AGS spec. I mean, if you don't hit, you don't hit. Just because your strength or whatever is higher doesn't mean that you're gonna hit. It's just RNG at the end. So, or people say, oh, if you don't use the occult, you're gonna miss all your hits with the blood barrage. Also not true. Yeah, you save a lot of prayer by using the Dragon Bone. And I mean a lot. Because it's 10 plus prayer. It's like the best in slot necklace for prayer. And it's like using a Fury, so yeah. It is really good. Oh well, it was worth the try. Come on. Ah, come on. Yeah, when I did it with my alt, with no rigor, I think I ended up with 5 restores left when I finished the Inferno. I was like 2-tick alternating most of the time, but still, I feel like the Dragon Bone did help me. I don't think the SGS was the one that saved me, but I think Dragon Bone was the big player there. Nice. Similar to Fury in the sense that it has the same offensive bonus without the strength, so the same range and mage as a Fury. But it doesn't have defense bonus and no strength bonus, which it doesn't really matter at the Inferno, because you should already have your tanky stuff like, I don't know, your Guardian Boots, your shield, whatever, so it's the same as a Fury without the strength and the defense. But it's the same of offense for range and mage, but with 10 prayer, which is 10 plus. Occult is only 12 plus on mage, so if you think about it, doesn't make a lot of sense. Just by having a 2 extra bonus, it doesn't make sense. When you bring an occult, it's because you're using a Tumican or something, because of the massive damage. But really, you don't need damage here on magic. You need damage on range. Magic damage is kind of like irrelevant. Like, you know, if I was wearing a Colt there, what would it do? One hit KO the Nibblers? No. If you're concerned about splashing a lot, just buy a Kodai one. And it's almost... You always land stuff with Kodai. It's almost like impossible to fail. The Kodai is like the best in slot 1. This guy is only good because of the spec, but Kodai is just amazing. I used Devout because I was 80 something prayer, but the Guardian work better if you're like low defense. For example, I don't know, if you're not 99 defense, you can bring Guardians. These boots really shine on wave 69, 56, 63, the hard ones, because of the range and melee bonus. Is he dead? Yeah. And the thing about the Guardian boots is that they only provide -1 range and two negative magic, so it's almost like inexistent. Like, if you put your Pegations on, you have -12 magic. So if you use Pegations at the Inferno with an occult, I got news for you. It's like if you were not wearing your occult. That's why I stopped wearing Pegations. I was like, yeah, sure, I can hit a little bit more consistent with range, but does this help me on later waves? And the answer is no. So I stopped using them. The bout is just when you're running low on prayer or something, or you want to camp more offensive prayers or something like that, but that's it. Guardians it's like a balance between defense and prayer. Oh, dude, I missed that. I gotta pick up those room plate legs. I don't need to spec this guy, but I'll do it anyways. Sorry that I'm camping prey. I'm just picking up some loot on the rune dragons. Okay, here we go. Oh, Coda is really good, you know. With Coda, you don't need, like, occult. Not even with an ancient stuff, you need occult, honestly. It's just that occult is like the myth that that thing is gonna help you, not really. You can camp the Dragon Bone from 1 to 67, but you cannot use occult starting wave 67, so occult becomes an empty inventory space. It becomes useless. Oh, did I not alternate that right? Huh. That's a good combination, actually. I did it with an Arim stop, but, you know, that's a good combination. I guess you can equip yourself the crystal or Bowfa. I mean, the crystal or the DFS, doesn't really matter. And you can take it off on some waves, but I usually just leave it on starting wave 50, but you don't have to do what I do. There we go. Most likely you will, yeah. Most likely you will. Wilderson, ¿qué tal? Bien, bien, bien. Haciendo un run con Bowfa. No me gusta, pero hoy un muchacho quería ver. Correcto. Todo empezó, bueno, el nombre es un chiste en realidad. Es que mi amigo me mandaba videos de YouTube de una muchacha que era supuestamente gurú sobre las personalidades del zodiaco, entonces mandaba eso. Me decía, ma, este más es igual a usted, yo sí, está bien. Entonces de ahí salió el nombre en realidad. Ah, qué bien. ¿Cómo te fue? Creo que me robó la barra este careguá. Ok, no importa. Igual era de él. ¿En serio? ¿Y ya no rapeas? Oh, dude, this guy was still alive. Leave it on from 50 onwards. I see. On my alts, I just leave on the Dragon Ball until triples. And sometimes I even leave it on triples and I just change it on suck. You know, to speed up the runs, but yeah, that's what I do. I missed that prayer. Sí, ya he hecho como unos 20 o 19 kills con Bowfa. No es problema. Sí, es que el Bowfa también es muy poderoso. Oh, by the way, I told one of my friends that you trolled the scammer artist and they thought it was so funny. Yeah, dude, it was so funny. The guy was like, "Are you a real artist?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, dude, I'm the biggest artist probably on Twitch." They're like, "Really? What do you sell?" Oh, the question is what I don't sell. I sell everything, even art that is not mine. And my friend was like, "Don't listen to Libra. He's trolling you." También lo uso para usuario porque casi nadie lo tiene, aunque aún rapeo, pero por hobby con otro name. Ah. Oh, dude, come on. Where are these varieties?
Es como un ciclón, un feroz huracán, de las garras de Strong, no podrás escapar. Atrás viene el matador, llega el gran héroe.
¡Strong! ¡Ay, ay, ay, ay! ¡Quiero ver, quiero ver, quiero ver! ¡Ah, ah, 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 ah! ¡No puedo ver, no puedo ver! ¿Qué dice? ¿Qué dice? ¡Ah, ah, 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 ah! ¿Qué dice? ¿Qué dice? ¿Qué dice?
Me sorprende que como, a pesar de los bots, el juego sí tiene bastante... sí, sí. Tienes razón. 28, no. No, 28, no, 26. One hit KO. Wave 28. These waves move like pretty fast because, you know, it's just blowpipe. Oh, that was so dumb. I matched him with full crystal. Almost. Just didn't want to move. El audio que quiero meter es comer una naranja es como llevar un matrimonio. Ya cómete la maldita naranja. Ese lo mandé a mi amigo que se acaba de casar. Yo le dije, aquí te mando unos consejos de matrimonio. Era Juan Topo diciendo, comer una naranja es como llevar un buen matrimonio. Ya cómete la maldita naranja. Cuando vos entras a un canal de alguien, hay gente que empieza a regalar membresías. Se puede hacer en todos los canales de la gente afiliada. Entonces, si alguien empieza a regalar membresías, te la pueden regalar a vos. Y lo que hace la membresía es que puedas ver ese canal sin anuncios y que te saquen unos emoticones especiales. A mí me han regalado en varios canales, pero a veces son canales que yo ni conozco, entonces yo no visito. Me han regalado como 3. Y yo no sé qué puta será esto, mejor ni me meto. Así gente rarísima que yo ni conozco. Pero sí, eso es todo. Puedes ver ese canal sin anuncios, ¿verdad? Y puedes tener acceso a contenido como premium de esa cosa, por así decirlo, man. Eso es todo, eso es todo. Siempre te dicen qué canal te regalaron la suscripción y que es de un mes y que puedes renovarla pagando no sé cuánto por mes. O puedes hacerlo gratis con Prime o no sé qué, un montón de estupideces, man. Pues si te dan acceso, digamos, hay gente que hace, digamos, los videos que yo hago, el stream, quedan públicos, pero hay gente que los pone solo para suscriptores. Para decirte, vea, si usted paga suscripción conmigo, vea, tiene acceso a, no sé, videos inéditos del infierno, donde sale, no sé, Megan Fox detrás mío, haciendo un masaje mientras saco el infierno. No, mentira. Pero, o sea, ¿me entiendes? Como que puedo hacer como videos y subirlos a Twitch y ponerlos como solo para suscriptores, man, donde sí, uno sale esparramado en un sillón o algo así. Pero es eso, básicamente. Una vez yo quería ver como un muchacho que está haciendo Inferno y quería ver la grabación y decía solo para miembros. Y yo, jalando playos, me quiere estafar. Pero ya no le va a pagar ni un 5, ni un 5. Pero sí hay gente que hace eso, que los videos de las grabaciones son solo para miembros, que hay ciertos emoticones que ellos crean solo para miembros. Yo Traté de poner los emoticones más graciosos para followers, gratis. Y los que son como pagas son una mierda. O sea, es como cualquier porquería. Pero los buenos están en follow nada más. Porque me ahuevad, bicho. Usted tiene que seguir a alguien o darle subscribe para tener buenos emoticones. Digamos, a mí me regalaron un subscription al canal de una muchacha que se llama Sara. Muy buena gente, muy bonita. Y me lo regalaron nada más. Yo no lo pedí, me lo regalaron. Y yo, ok. No sé ni quién fue, pero me lo regalaron. Porque los gifts de subscription pueden ser que vos los regales anónimamente, como que yo te regale un subscription al canal de Wilderson, por ejemplo. O puede ser que yo te diga, yo te regalé el subscription al canal de Wilderson. Ah, qué bien, me alegra. Ah, ya, ya, ya. Sí, puede ser que alguien en el canal de ella te regaló el subscription a vos. Hay gente que agarra y regala 20 suscripciones, random. Y vos caes en esa lista. Yo estaba en streams donde regalan 50 membresías y me regalan una a mí. Y uno como, ¿qué putas? Alright. Wave 32. I'm doing good on time though. Pero sí, todas esas cosas son como trampas publicitarias, diría yo. Como suscríbanse y obtengan acceso. Hay unas huilas que, o sea, no es por decir que todas las mujeres hagan eso, pero hay mujeres que dicen, suscríbase y le doy acceso a mi, bueno, le doy mi Snapchat y le mando fotos, no desnuda, pero así con poca ropa. Yo he visto esa vara, madre, literal. Que yo creo, vale, voy a ver si yo encuentro ese clip de Alex Jones. A ver. Jones Bonus Show. Claro, con gusto. El Edu, saludos. Ahí vi que estabas en Chambers, ¿verdad? Si activaste el plugin para los drops. See, here's the part where the Inferno gets a little bit slow with Bowfa, because obviously with Tivo you can hit like 50s and 60s, or well, 50s in my case, but with Bowfa, with our rigger, you can hit like 30s. So this is where it gets slow. Like this is where it gets slow. I'm not saying it's useless, it just gets slow. Sí, hay veces que algunos streamers te trolean, digamos. Yo he tenido streamers que me han regalado como alguien de verdad, de sus seguidores de ese culto de personalidad me regalan una suscripción para que yo vaya al canal de ellos, para que como que no sé, me ataquen o me entrevisten. Entonces cuando a mí me regalan suscripciones, a menos que el canal yo lo conozca, yo no me acerco. Porque a veces es una trampa. Alguien, digamos, literalmente gasta $3 o $4 para mandarte el regalo a ti. Y entonces vos dices, ay, mira, este canal me regalaron una suscripción, voy a ver qué está pasando. Y apenas entra, te atacan. Son emboscadas, literal, a veces. Yo, como enseño Inferno, yo siempre sé que hay algún soplagaitas diciendo, mae, quiero que este mae se meta para decirle que es una mierda en Inferno. ¿Verdad? Yo ya he visto eso. Entonces, como que a mí cada vez que me regalan una suscripción, yo digo, mae, yo voy a ese canal. Y la respuesta es no. No voy. O sea, literal, yo digo, no, esto es una trampa. Digo, esta es puro clickbait. Para generar drama, controversia. A mí me regalaron un subscription, no me acuerdo a qué canal, y yo decía, más tío de puta, es hasta partner de Twitch, ¿qué putas quiere conmigo? Yo nunca, ni sé quién es. Y ya, no, hombre, espero. Yo ese más seguro me quiere atacar o entrevistar y yo no le voy a dar el lujo más. Si quiere algo conmigo, venga, búsqueme, yo no lo busco a usted. Porque yo no lo conozco a usted. Si yo estoy interesado en usted, yo lo busco a usted. Yo no es al revés. Un subscription no me va a hacer que yo lo busque, man. Ahora, no sé, mae, me regala un subscription Megan Fox, tal vez, mae, pero numbers. Soplagaitas ahí X que me regale un subscription, mae, yo voy a estar 100% sospechoso, voy a decir, mae, este mae algo me quiere hacer. Pero no se digna venir hacia mí porque el mae se cree mejor persona. Entonces, si vos le das la satisfacción a ese tipo de gente, es como jugar en el juego de ellos. Yo soy famoso, yo no voy a su canal porque es muy pequeño. Usted tiene que venir al mío porque yo soy más grande, literal. Sí, hay gente que dona así cantidades estúpidas. Hay un vergazo de videos de gente como que dona así como $20,000 de un solo golpe y la gente no se lo cree y no sé qué, pero Uno siempre se tiene que preguntar cuando alguien dona esa cantidad de plata, ¿es millonario o es que es teatro? En el sentido de teatro, de qué pasa si ese usuario, el streamer no le dio esa plata o ese usuario no es el mismo streamer dándose la plata al mismo. No sé por qué alguien haría eso, pero no sé, pero vivimos en un mundo loco. $39. Ojalá te salga algo. Eduardo es. O Edu. O Edward. Thank you for every morning. Thank you for every morning. I'm close to wave 40, by the way. Pero sí, Twitch es un lugar muy raro. O sea, yo no sé si es algo generacional, pero yo todavía no entiendo mucho a la gente aquí. Son como muy tribales, esa es la palabra. Trivial no es tribal, porque es como que agarran como bandos y se pelean entre ellos y tienen un streamer favorito y no le hable así a mi streamer favorito, mae, no sé qué yo. Como muy, como cuando ustedes tenían un equipo de fútbol favorito en la escuela. Ustedes veían gente agarrándose por esas tonteras de, este equipo es mejor que el otro, ¿no? Es que este tiene a no sé quién. No, 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 este es mejor porque acaban de comprar a no sé quién. Literalmente Twitch es así. Es como, no, este canal es mejor porque este streamer es mejor en, por ejemplo, raids. No, este más mejor en PK, este es mejor y así. La gente agarra fanatismo hacia algo. Ah, sí, claro. Tal vez ella sí me puede sacar del infierno, pero no, hombres. Tiene que aunque sea llevarme a comer, perro. Y yo no pago, ella tiene plata. Yo le digo, yo lo que te ofrezco no es dinero, es una experiencia inolvidable. Y te puedo enseñar infierno. Y la madre con ojos de corazón, no, mentira. Sí, me tiene que llamar la ex esposa Jeff Bezos, ma, y decirme, ma, lo voy a mantener para que yo me salga del infierno, literal. Mackenzie, se llama la madre Mackenzie Bezos. No, si es ella, yo sí me salgo del infierno, madre, pero tiene que prometerme algo, madre, si no, no. Va a jalar ese blog. Yo ahorita me agarro con el Major, es que estoy matando un Run Dragon, ya casi. Ustedes también le están llegando llamadas de estafa de WhatsApp, perro, ma, es que hijo de puta. Facebook es tan inútil en ciberseguridad, ma, me da una cólera, ma. Estos hijos de puta son una compañía billonaria y siempre los pasan hackeando, ma, siempre. Llegan llamadas ahí como de Ruanda y Burundi, no sé qué putas ahí, Montenegro, Mónaco y no sé qué putadas, ma. República Nueva del Congo, yo, ajá, sí. Pero morite, puto, Dios mío. Vale, puta vida para morirse, man. Nunca sabré si ese drop era mío o me lo robaron. No, no era mío. Sí, 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 yo Telegram no tengo, WhatsApp lo tengo por, sí, más que todo, mi hermana y mi mamá. Y antes por trabajo, aunque yo ya en el trabajo ya no uso eso, pero no sé. Se volvió algo tan latinoamericano WhatsApp, man, que si usted no lo tiene, literal. Si usted está tratando, no sé, de salir con alguien, no tiene WhatsApp, man, literalmente va a creer que usted lo bloqueó. Así de estúpido es. Usted le dice a una muchacha que usted le gusta, no, no tengo WhatsApp, y te va a decir, ma, si usted no me quiere hablar, está bien, solo dígamelo. Y uno, no, no, no tengo. Te va a decir, no, no, en serio, si no quiere salir conmigo, solo dígamelo. Y uno, pero yo no tengo. Un amigo mío del trabajo en el 2018 no tenía WhatsApp, todo el mundo, ma, a decirlo, no nos quieres agregar de contacto, eso es todo. Y el ma, no, no, yo no tengo, y no tenía. El ma lo tuvo que bajar literalmente para que lo dejaran de joder. Pero, o sea, sí, hasta eso mismo. Ustedes quieren hablar con alguien. Dime, ¿qué otras aplicaciones aparte de Telegram y WhatsApp hay? Sería Signal o Viber o... Pero, o sea, ¿me entiende? O sea, eso ahora ya es tan esencial que si usted no lo tiene, la gente cree que usted nos quiere agregar o algo así. Pero sí, es triste, man, porque yo creí que eso no iba a durar, ¿me entienden? Antes, yo me acuerdo que cuando yo estaba en el cole, si usted no tenía high five, más era que estaba ocultando algo. Literal, como, más, no tiene high five, ¿qué le pasa, man? Y después a MySpace, y después a Facebook. Y ahora si usted no tiene un servicio de mensajería en una aplicación, más usted está, nadie le habla, man, literal. Se trata de salir con alguien y no tiene WhatsApp, pero por lo menos en Latinoamérica y que no sé, mejor pague por servicios profesionales de mujerzuelas, como diría Vender, mae, porque nadie le va a hablar a usted, perro. Y hasta esas maes usan WhatsApp, o sea, ¿a quién puta usted va a contactar, weón? Yeah, about scam calls through WhatsApp that we use a lot in Latin America. But I was like telling people, like, you know, how essential are those apps nowadays that if you don't have that app, people will think that you don't want to talk with them. Like these messaging apps have become a part of our lives that if you don't have them, people will believe that you don't want to talk with them. They will believe that you are hiding something or that you're just that you hate them or something. Yeah, yeah. I used to have Snapchat, but I deleted that thing. Especially because this guy from Sweden was sending me like porn. And just because he told me that porn, like having sex in Sweden, like at age 15 was legal, I was like, dude, that is child porn. Don't send me that crap. He was like, oh, it's legal in Sweden. I was like, well, it's not legal here. Don't send me that garbage. Yeah, crazy Sweden guy that used to play Boys R Us and he was just like sending me porn. I thought he wanted to Snapchat to communicate actually, but no, it was just to send crap videos about, you know, him running naked inside a fountain, him on a Slipknot concert, and I was like, I thought we were gonna talk about the game, but okay. Yeah, he was really odd. He was really odd. Like, I don't know. He had like a very strange life. I don't know. Once he told me, dude, my toilet doesn't work, so I'm gonna go and take a shit in the middle of the woods. I was like, can't you go to like a McDonald's or something? No, no, no. I'm a real man. I'm gonna take a shit on the woods. You know, and he was like, and it's like minus 20 degrees here, like Celsius degrees. But I'm a real man, so I don't care. I go shirtless to the woods. So I was like, okay, good for you. He was fun, quote unquote, but you know, the conversations just got weird. Like, you know, he was asking me, oh, dude, send me porn about the girls you have been with. I was like, I don't have any. And he was like, no, I don't believe you. I was like, seriously, dude, I don't have any. I mean, I don't film those things. And he was like, yeah, but you must have something, you know, send me something. And I was like, I told him, first of all, this phone is new. And second of all, I don't ask that from girls. I was like, oh, how come you not? I don't know, dude. He was just like all over the place. And he was like, oh, just send me then some pictures of Facebook of girls you like. I was like, I don't have Facebook. I was like, how come you not have Facebook? I was like, I don't have it since 2012. It's not a useful tool for me. And he's just like, oh, I get it, I get it. You don't want to share your girls with me. I was like, what? Sí, sí, fue un buen freeze. The guy was weird. The guy was weird. That's all I'm gonna say. Sí, a veces pasa esa hora que congela a ambos. Es raro, pero a veces pasa. Yeah, he was all over the place. Like, he was the type of guy that I was doing Hydra and he was like, oh, Hydra is so easy. And he was like 70 per year. I was like, have you done Hydra? No, dude, but I watch videos. So I know that it's very easy. I'm like, yeah, sure. I was doing Inferno and he was like, oh, Inferno is so easy, dude. Have you done Inferno? No, but I've seen videos. I was like, yeah, it's not the same. You know, just because you watch a video doesn't mean that you know how to do it. The guy like, what is so hard? Just one tick flick everything. I was like, can you one tick flick? No, but it's easy. So I used to name him the PBN master, you know, just in a sarcastic way. He started all type of accounts on Iron Man, a hardcore Iron Man, a skiller. Exactly. No, if you tell him, oh, I got killed at the Inferno. Oh, dude, how? It is so easy. Like, what part do you don't understand? Let me explain you. And he'll just type text like, you know, on Wave 35, you have to do this. It's very easy. I don't know how you died to that. And I was like, have you ever done it? No, but it's easy. I was like, yeah, sure. We have a saying in Spanish of people like that, and it's pretty much, it translates to like, I'm 24 years old, but I have 40 years of experience. You know? That's literally like, I'm 18, but I have 30 years of experience. Very much. That's usually for people that, bullshit a lot and they're like, oh yeah, everything is easy. I don't know why you find it so hard. Have you done it? No, but it's easy. Then I was telling him like, um, when I was having troubles at the corrupted gauntlet, he was asking, what are you doing? I was like, learning the gauntlet. Oh, what's there to learn? That boss is so easy. I'm like, have you even done some of the else? No, but it's so easy, you know. You don't even need armor. I was like, anything you tell him. Oh, that's so easy. Have you done it? Oh, no, no. But it is easy. And I was like, yeah, this guy. He told me he was like an hydraulics engineer. I don't know what he said, but he was like, I have to check blueprints and stuff like that. And I was like, so it's like an engineer of the machines? And he was like, yeah, sort of, but more important. I was like, yeah, of course. So he would tell me, I checked these very big machines and, they're very important to the company and I'm the only one that knows how to assemble and repair them. I was like, oh, so you have like a monopoly of fixing machines. And he was like, yeah, pretty much. I'm very smart. I'm like, yeah. Smart people don't say they're smart, but okay, sure. Tell me more. Yeah, that's a good one. Well, I can maintain my hardcore Iron Man forever, I just don't log in on the account. That's a good one. That's a really good one. I can imagine him saying that for sure. Like, oh yeah, just don't log in. What's so hard about that, I think he had a hardcore Iron Man account and the only thing he did was a skill. He was like fishing all the time and I was like, what's the point of just fishing? And I was like, oh no, I will do some stuff on this account eventually. I just need food. And I was like, okay. Then portals didn't exist back in the day, so he was like fishing and then he told me, you know what, I'm gonna de-iron this account because I have so much food that it's not worth like it's not worth being an iron. And I was like, what? I can imagine that when he saw all the things he had to quest, all the monsters he has to kill, he chickened out. Because probably he knew that if he loses the status, I will be roasting him. Like, oh my god, yeah, it's so easy. Where do you die? And he'll probably say, oh, that's something like crazy, but since he was very low level, probably he will know that he died to something dumb, like a moss giant on Waterfall Quest or something. But yeah, the guy was all over the place. I don't know. He was fun to talk to at some point. It was like fun. But then it gets like boring because it's always the same stories. Like, oh, I met this girl and, she's in love with me, but I'm a player, blah, 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 blah. It's always the same thing with him, so it gets boring really easy. Yeah, Count Drainer is really scary, dude. Vampire Slayer is a scary quest. Oh no, he will make my day, He will just tell me like random stuff. He will send me like screenshots of Facebook about he was talking to a girl. And I was like, oh, that girl plays RuneScape? And he was like, yeah, dude. I was like, how do you know it's a girl? Oh, trust me, I know. I was like, yeah. Girls that play RuneScape are not this nice. Just make sure that she's not a guy. And he was like, oh, no, I'm sure. I was like, okay, I bet you she's gonna ask you for money, or, you know, she's not a guy, she's not a girl. And he was like, no, I'm going to ask her for pictures and stuff. I was like, okay. And I was like, how did that go? And it's like, oh my gosh, she asked me for money in game. I was like, told you. Yeah. I told him back in 2006 or 2008, my character was almost max on combat and I turned into a girl character, and people were giving me stuff. I'm like, dude, and I wasn't even talking to people. They were just like, oh, nice bandos, nice armor, you know, let's go out together and stuff like that. And I was just taking money. And I told him, I think you're in the same situation. And he was like, no, it's a real girl. I was like, yeah, sure she is. Yeah, I was just, you know, standing still at the G and people would come and give me stuff. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna tell them anything. I will just accept it and say thanks. Yeah, exactly. I had like Bando stop in tacits with an It Is Not Helm and Dragon Boots, a whip and a DFS, and people were like, oh, nice armor, here's like 1 million, so because it looks like you spent a lot of money there. I was like, what is wrong with this guy? And I made my girl character on purpose bald, so when I took off my helm, they'll be like, oh my god, a bald chick. And I was like, yeah. Oh, no, 31 is hard, dude. 31 is hard with the 2 blobs, ranger, and melee. It can get hard, don't worry. I've died to 31 plenty of times. You know the pain. Nice, you notice the difference? Yeah. As soon as they gave me money, I took off my helm and they were like, oh my god, a bald chick. And they would be like, oh, you are a dude. I was like, no, it's a bald chick, dude. What is wrong with you? I just shaved my head. And they will be like, give me my money back. I was like, nope. Now the bald girl can buy wigs. Exactly. Now I can go to Fowler and choose very expensive hair. I don't like the southern pillar, it looks really weak. I'm on wave 52, by the way. Oh, I missed that. I thought I did. Weird. Alright, tell me about it. Do you feel any difference with the Dragon Bone necklace, Jabber, besides the prayer? You see you didn't miss so many enablers, right? You're not like chasing everything. I can tell the difference between an occult and a dragon bone when I'm maging here. If I'm using a Pelican, yeah, but you know, maging here, no. I had the G with one of my friends, girl. And I'm a girl character. We're chatting, and this guy comes and starts chatting. Okay. You can do this in order not to alternate the ranger blood, just in case. If your western pillars is still alive. He starts saying that he thought I was a girl, or that friend was the guy. So funny. Oh my god, he got it all wrong. That is funny. He completely misidentified the guy. I think I did the same thing with my best friend. We were like standing, I think it was Edgeville, but we were both girls. And, you know, I tried to make my character as, you know, as ugly as possible. And, you know, my friend had like all this cosmetic stuff, and a guy just, you know, told her, hey, add me. And my friend added the guy, and the guy was saying him, oh, I don't think that's a real girl. I think, you know, she's not a real girl. You should come with me. And my friend was like, dude, take a look at this. The guy's trying to lure me away from you. I was like, oh my god, man. And we're both guys, so yeah, it hurts when you die on 31, but it's completely understandable. Those blobs can get out of control. Especially if you get a spawn that is like a blob here, melee here, and ranger too. So it can get out of control, so no worries. Oh, the major is gonna come after me. Check it out. It was either me blocking the major or blocking the blob. So I'd rather blocking the blob than killing the major. It looked like a bad spawn, but it was actually good. But I think the guy was trying to lure my friend to the wilderness because he had like cosmetic stuff, and he was like, "Oh, I can protect you. You know, if you pull this lever on Edgeville, we can kill that girl that it's actually a guy, and we can loot her items." And you know, I think we went there without anything, trying to make believe the guy that we have something on, and we just, you know, DDS expecting him, and he ran. He was like running for his life, and we are just like one item him with DDS. The guy, you know, he had mystics and everything, and he ran so much. I was like, well, if we die, you know, it's just like 30k, but, you know, if we kill this guy, it's at least 300, 400k. Ah, come on. What is this, dude? Okay, now that the ranger is on that, is no longer like up, let's say. Come on. Come on. Now he cannot see me. I get rid of the blob, and now I get rid of the major. Yeah. He was really good. Sometimes we used to go in the wilderness with just our AGS and, you know, prayer potions, and so just attack people, like to spec them and run, and people will panic. Like if these two are stacked, I just attack the one on the back, change prayer, and go back. I don't think I have a good alternation here. Let me check. There we go. The back, always the back. That one always sees you first. Do I want? Yeah, I can do it. I have the light bearer. I'm gonna use augury here because it's 56. Ugh. Yeah, I don't like this wave already. Let's see if I can get him to sink. Maybe not. Okay. The problem with trying to fix this wave is that this blob, if I go after the ranger, he can melee me, so it's not like a 0 damage. So I'd rather just like alternate these two. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Come on, go to the right, go to the left. They are divided, and protect from magic. Oh! You can one-tick alternate the ranger and the major, but sometimes I feel I'm a little bit off, and I'd rather not risk it. Like sometimes I don't feel like I'm in sync. But you can try to one-tick alternate them. I usually alternate the blob and whatever else comes after me, except the melee because it can get really weird. But yeah, I usually want to alternate this different blobs, same thing. Yeah, it was a bad 56 because I had two blobs on me plus the ranger and the major, so I had to take some tough decisions with it, which involves me getting rid of the southern pillar. All right. There we go. Oh, I don't have the western pillar either. Oh, that sucks. I thought I had that one though. Okay. I guess I'm gonna start using augury from now on. I didn't notice that pillar was gone, honestly. There's a way to reset the timer, like getting in front of him, making hit you, you hit them, and that's it. But okay, it's okay. Good thing, good thing the northern pillar is like brand new. I think there's a way that you can see the HP, but I believe it's at 90 or 80%, so that's good enough. As long as I don't get a crappy wave, it should be good. And even if I get a crappy wave, I can just brute force my way through it, and I have almost all my restores. I have only used a sip, so I can use offensive prayers like crazy. So yeah, I'm doing good. Okay, protect from range. Ah, that wasn't smart. I did it with the crystal armor. Bienvenido, gato. Estamos haciendo un run con Bowfa. All right. I just didn't want to mess up the safe spot. You know what? See? The Kodai makes the difference, not the occult. Bonus-wise, the occult is just for damage. And damage is supposed to be your ranged weapon, not your magic weapon. So, yeah. That's why a lot of people minds crash when you tell them occult is not necessary. They will actually get mad at you and say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. And you're like, yes, I've done this plenty of times. Yeah, but occult is better. And when you ask them, why is it better? They will tell you like some random excuse. Or why you splash on the needlers? I'm like, no. Occult is 12 plus. Fury and Dragon Ball is 10. What's the difference in 2? 2 doesn't give you anything. If it was like 10 plus 10 the occult, then yes. But it just adds damage. It doesn't add precision. You need precision, not damage. It's like the best example I can give you is like, let's say that we're on the wilderness and you have an AGS and I have a whip. And if you spec me with the AGS and you fail, I can out DPS you with the whip. Maybe if you hit me with the 2 specs of the AGS and, you know, you're lucky and you get me, yeah, you can kill me. But with the whip, I can outlast you. So it's the same logic. You need accuracy. You don't need power. That's only important maybe on TOA or you know, when you use Tumokin, but yeah. People don't seem to understand that. And even if you explain them in a way that it's even on the wiki stat-wise, they will tell you no, that is not true. Okay, that's a one-shot KO. Magic. I don't know what hit me there, but that was a failed alternation on my end. I think it was the ranger though. The Inferno is about to get interesting now. But yeah, the real game changer is Kodai, not the occult. I used to think the same about Pegations, and I realized, oh, they don't add a max hit? Okay, they have 12 plus range. That's really good, but is it really helping me get there? And the answer is no. I'm like, yeah. Do I need them to advance at the Inferno? The answer was no. But yeah. A guy told me an argument that Pegations were good on waves where you had to take a lot of damage because with the Pegations you can take the enemies very fast, and I was like, what if you had bad RNG? Oh no, that never happens with Pegations. And I was like, what? Okay, good. Oh yeah, pair of dragon limbs on the alt. Nice, 1.7 million. There we go. $60. Range. Wait. There we go. Buena pregunta. ¿Cuál es la meta? ¿Cuál es el significado de la vida? No sé, tal vez 1000 kills. Y seguirlo enseñando hasta que me harte, igual como hice con el Corrupted Gauntlet. Oh, dude. You know what? It's kind of like dumb trying to kill him with magic because, yeah. Let's see. There we go. I just want some of HP. There we go. Enough. It was like 10 HP the melee. That's why I was like, I don't feel like, you know, maging him because it's like a waste of time. If he was like full HP, then yeah. Oh, dude, come on. Finally, he died. Jesus Christ. Gracias. I thought that melee was gonna hit me harder, but when I saw him like low HP, I was like, yeah, I have to go for that. Hang on, I have a message. Range. I have the blob. Yep. This is not gonna look pretty if I don't freeze this guy. Okay. Alright. Yeah, the alternation is not gonna work because I have a melee on me. Not a melee, a freaking bat. Okay. Okay. That was kind of dumb. I should have stayed and protected pillar. But it's just one nibbler. Not the best 61. Good thing I have Bowfa here because, you know, those nibblers are hard to die. They take a while to die, the major one, so I just, you know, blow pipe him. Yeah, it was the Swedish dude that told me all of that. Nah, just kidding. It was a random guy on Twitch. I don't even remember. It was, I think, last year? Or, yeah, last year. But he was telling me like, oh, you shouldn't freeze the melee because if you freeze the melee, you waste a lot of your DPS. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, you should just nuke him with range. And I was like, what happens if I don't hit? Oh no, you always hit with magic. I mean with range. And I was like, are you sure? And he was like, yeah. You know, I've done it many times. And I was like, yeah, but you know, I don't think that's a good advice. And he was like, no, trust me. Oh no, it's just that I was in a stream. Yeah, I was in a stream and that guy was advising another guy just to nuke the melee. And I was like, no, just don't nuke it, just freeze it. And the guy was like, don't listen to this guy. You don't have to do that. But yeah, it was a very odd thing, you know. That was a hit from the Blood Ranger, by the way. But yeah, it was very, very odd thing. The guy was like telling others, oh, don't listen to this guy because if you actually mage the melee, you're gonna be in a risk of dying because he can hit 49. So I'm like, yeah, but not that consistently. No, he's the most consistent monster hitting. I was like, no, that's the blob. He was like, no, the blob cannot hit anything if you have Justicia. I'm like, bullshit, I have died with Justicia on blobs. What the hell are you talking about? And the guy was like, no. If you have Justicia, you can just camp it and camp blobs, but don't let the melee be alive. I was like, what the hell is this guy even saying? The blobs, if they attack you with mage on Justicia, it's over. And he was like, no. Don't listen to that guy. Yeah, very bad spawn, honestly. I think I'm gonna brew because I'm kind of like lowish HP. And I don't want to start the 62? Very low. I don't want to be an easy target, so... Yeah, it wasn't a good wave. Good thing that I was able to regroup here. I don't trust my Bowfa here, so I'm gonna do this. There we go. I didn't trust my Bowfa to get rid of the Ranger. I just don't. Most likely, he was like giving me like all this misinformation, and I was like, dude, have you done this before? And he was like, yeah, I've done it 3 times. I was like, it's just that what you're saying is not true. I mean, even when you read the wiki on the melee section, it said that he hits 49s, but not in an accurate way. I mean, the melee is not accurate. This guy and this guy and this guy, these 3 are deadly. But the melee, you know, you can tank a few hits, so you can freeze it. And the guy was like, no, 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 no. No, the most important monster is the melee. I was like, I don't believe you. There we go. Okay, this was the last wave of the blobs, so it was a really good wave. Up. This is a good spawn-ish, but I'll have to actually lock the blob. Check it out. I usually don't use offensive prayers here, but I'm kind of like overserve on prayers, so let's do it. So this is what I'm gonna do. Now the wave is resolved. Why? Because the blob is stuck, and the melee is the only thing that can attack me. Yeah, not a bad wave 63. Considering that it's like the hardest, quote unquote. Alright. Alright. So yeah, this is what you do, boost font. You attack the one on the back. As soon as you're out, change your prayer. Just like I did on wave, I think it was 56 when I almost died on my previous run. And he's dead. Yep. I'll go down roofs fast. Okay, oh, I'm gonna get hit. That is so dumb. Well, at least it wasn't 70 though. Let's see. Good thing that I saved my specs for this. Check it out. Alright. He's dead. Check what we will do. There we go. Honestly, from my experience, melee is only dead when it's taxed. Yep, melee is only deadly when it's taxed with our monster, correct. There's like a way to like alternate the blob and the melee, but it's kind of like dangerous. There's like a weird alternation that you have to time right. I've done it like a few times, but it feels so weird. I end up taking a lot of damage. Ah, bueno, dale. Yeah, I know that I'm not gonna kill him, like, you know. It's just not gonna happen. Bowfa is not so good for that. Evo, maybe, but Bowfa, no. Okay, all the meteors are gone, so that's my main priority on 64, because they dig. If you have a Bowfa, on 64, get rid of the melees first if you can. Because otherwise, if they both dig on you, they can hit you 98s, you know? 2 max hits in. No brew is gonna help you. At least kill one. But never have 2 melees on you. Never, ever. Because that's gonna come and hunt you. Especially if they're on different ticks and you try to alternate that, but you're always getting hit and you get distracted and boom, you die. That has happened to me so many times when I was learning this. A decent wave. Yo he visto que mucha gente usa esos para practicar Tear of Blood, pero yo preferiría practicarlo en Entry Mode. Yo sé que no es lo mismo, pero a mí lo que me interesa es la pelea con el boss final, no el resto, porque el resto yo ya no me muero. Alright, this is the last place where you can use your Eldritch and your SGS if you have. Sí, a mí me han dicho ese Run Wild, pero vieras que yo le tengo como una cierta alergia a los RuneScape Private Servers, no me gustan. Yo prefiero morirme varias veces en un boss para aprenderlo, no importa cuánto dure, no sé. O sea, mía, todo lo que sea así como privado o algo así es como que no. Sí, yo lo que hago es que cuando un contenido me cuesta, yo me espero que salgan mundos beta y yo uso esos mundos beta, pero como te digo, yo tendría que analizar esos servidores, pero ni siquiera jugaría en esta compu, jugaría en una máquina virtual en otra laptop, porque no sé, no confío en private servers, simplemente no confío en ellos, no me gusta. Sí, tiene sentido, tiene sentido. Yo es que no sé. Yo nunca practiqué con un simulador esto y no creo que me hubiera ayudado mucho porque mi problema al principio estaba en Wantic alternar. Entonces eso tenía que practicarlo, Lazy Flickear tenía que practicarlo. Entonces yo me iba a Lizard Demons sin armadura, sin nada. Y se me metía daños que lo estaba haciendo mal. Alright. Chat time. I think this run will be 2 hours. I think. I'll be surprised if it's an hour 50. Oh. I almost got it wrong. Magic. The reason why I killed that thing is that since I'm gonna lure him here, and the reason why I use single cast, not auto cast, with my Eldritch is that if I do that, all the healers will come after me. So I need just to cast one to tag those two, and that's it. When suck healers came up, can you talk? Sure. Bueno, eso sí es cierto. Eso sí es cierto, porque si no tienes dinero y no puedes experimentar contenido, pero no sé, a mí por cosas de ciberseguridad no me gustan los private servers. No me gustan. No sé. En el 2007 fueron muy prolíficos, en el 2010 cuando salió UC también, pero nunca me gustaron. Nunca les tuve mucha confianza y hoy en día tampoco. No. Me acuerdo que a mí me salían un montón de anuncios de uno que tenía Inferno y que no sé qué y que no sé cuánto y que tenían una presentación toda bonita. No me acuerdo ni cómo se llamaba, pero era lo mismo. Me sale un montón de cosas de YouTube de private servers y yo, pero no sé. Pasa si hay un leak en la base de datos, usted sale ahí como metido en eso. Y eso es ilegal, Jagex dice que usted no puede jugar en servers piratas, literal. Porque están bajo una vara de piratería y yo digo, no, después me agarran mi IP ahí, no. ¿Para qué arriesgarme esa mierda cuando no? Ellos, Jagex es muy específico, ellos te dicen, usted no puede jugar en private servers, si lo agarramos. O sea, primero baneamos al del private server, ¿verdad? Lo demandamos, pero... Y si encontramos gente ahí, es posible que le tiremos un... O sea, es posible que hayan hasta avances, yo, No sé qué tan cierto es, pero una vez ellos están discutiendo eso en un live event. Porque decía, "Ma, ¿por qué no ponen mundos beta siempre? Queremos probar contenido sin gastar plata". Entonces ellos decían, no, man, no sé qué. Y entonces un muchacho dijo, por eso todo el mundo usa private servers. Y el Jagex le dijo, ma, para que sepas, eso es ilegal. Y si ustedes los agarramos ahí, ma, dependiendo si los identificamos, pueden ir baneados. Y yo, Chile, perro. Y yo, santísimo, man. El ma dijo que primero demandan a la persona que hizo el private server. Y segundo, si logran sacar la base de datos de quién está registrado y basado en IPs, ellos pueden comparar. Y yo, Dios mío, man. No sé si fue por meter miedo, no sé qué tan cierto sea la verdad. Yo nunca he conocido a nadie que dice, más estaba jugando un RuneScape Private Server y me dieron por la nuca. Pero yo desde que escuché eso, yo dije, esta vara no. Pero sí, Jagex, de hecho, el mod, no me acuerdo cuál fue el que dijo eso, dijo, mae, dice, jugar un private server es lo peor que usted puede hacer. Dice, no solo usted está alentando a los piratas a copiar el juego, sino que usted también se puede meter en problemas de ciberseguridad y en problemas de ban. Y yo, santísimo, pero yo no sabía. Yo nunca he jugado en uno, por dicha, pero es que los más están así puteados. Decía, madre, no mencione ni private servers, madre, ¿qué le pasa? Y yo, pero madre lo dijo así troleando, así, lo dijo como, madre, sí, pues es que yo juego en esas varas, porque aquí ustedes nunca abren betas, carepichas, no sé qué. Y un mod se lo tomó en serio y le dijo, madre, vea, perro, no es solo ilegal, sino que también es baneable. Y yo, madre. Pero se emputó el mod, madre. Yo lo vi. Porque un mae decía, mae, ¿para qué se quiere un puto mundo beta, mae? Si usted en un private server le dan infinito de todo. Y el mae dijo, mae, cuidadito con eso. Básicamente le mandó un estate quieto. Sí, correcto. Yo como te digo, yo de los private servers que he visto que Lorenzo jugaba, eran como Moparscape, una hora así, pero se veía tan mierda que yo ni siquiera me metía. Y yo le dije a Lorenzo, más esa página segura, sí, sí, claro, de verdad, uno con 14, 15 años, y yo, madre, no sé. Porque trataba de instalar una vara de Java y yo, madre, Lorenzo, no. Yo digo, este no es el juego original, madre. Yo digo, ¿qué pasa si viene un... Yo tenía así 15 años, yo, madre, ¿qué pasa si esa mierda tiene un virus? ¿Qué va a tener un virus, madre? Yo, madre, es que es gratis, ¿no te has puesto a pensar cómo sacan la plata ellos? Y me decía, madre, es gratis, ¿qué le pasa, madre? Yo, madre, algo tienen que sacar de uno, info, algo. Y me decía, no, madre, estoy seguro. Y yo, Lorenzo ahí le daba, madre, y mataba a Yad y todo, pero era irreal, ¿verdad? Porque había un Yad en Baroque, madre, o sea... Había un Yad en Baroque, literal. Pero era así como la época loca de esos servidores. Yo creo que fue en el año 2010-9. Había un Yad en Baroque, perro. Usted llega al centro de Baroque, ma, y el hijo de puta le empezaba a pegar a uno, ma. Se veía a todo el mundo morir ahí, ma. Es que tontera. Yo creo que usted podía setear sus propios niveles o entrenar tan rápido que usted maxea como en 5 minutos, ma. Era una tontera. Pero sí, había un Yad en Baroque. Yo me acuerdo que yo le decía a Lorenzo, ma, eso es un Yad. Y me decía, ma, sí. Yo, ma, puta, ¿qué hace un Yad en Baroque? Me decía, ma, no sé. Y yo, perro, ma, pero ¿cómo lo va a matar usted si es nivel 3? Y me dice, ma, no, pero aquí hay claves, no sé qué. Yo, un Yad en Baroque. Ya. Sí, no, yo todo lo que sea en servers, yo me alejo, pero a mí no sé. yo entiendo la vara de no tener dinero, pero la parte de este juego es grindear y tenerlo de uno, porque no sé, yo veo como digamos, si yo fuera nuevo en RuneScape y me dicen, madre, juegue en este server, que le da todo lo que usted quiere, es como entrar a una agencia de un carro, manejar el carro y no tener ni un 5, ¿me entiende? ¿Para qué me voy a hacer de una ilusión que todavía no tengo? Como que, mae, que lo tenés en azul, sí, mi hermano, en azul eléctrico, mae, esta ahora tiene Bluetooth, claro, mi hermano, ¿y cuánto sale el carro? No, $120,000. Ah, bueno, ¿y qué? ¿A cómo son las cuotas? No, facilonas, ahí, $5,000 el mes. Uf, mae, me suena. ¿Qué, lo vas a llevar? No, lo estoy viendo y uno. Ah, se le pega un patadón en la agencia. Es que nunca dicen, ellos, bueno, sí dicen. Ellos ponen en la página, abrimos mundos beta para probar. La última vez que abrimos mundos beta fue para probar creo que el Void Waker, creo. Y los items de TOA y toda esa vara. Well, I only use 2 doses of brew. That's really good. Ahorita no, Faustina, por favor, no moleste, negra. I'm not gonna run out of run energy, but I will probably end up using it all. By using it all, it's, using the entirety of the stamina potion on it. Okay, I don't know why my tanking powers are so good, but... Human, hey. ¿Cómo se me olvidó ese? Es que yo nunca lo he usado. Okay, so here I'm just waiting for this guy to drop to 600 so I can pause my timer. It's up to the good graces of the Bowfa. Come on, give me those 40s. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Good 40s, good 40s. Oh no, what's going on? I hope there are not health problems. Really? Is it because of Palworld or just, or is it something that has been... Okay. I can pause the timer. As you can see, I have 3 minutes and 27 seconds for Jad. This timer is paused. Jad won't appear. I'm gonna hit him, why not? As soon as you see the ball, go after him. Well, keep your stuff. Because maybe you will come back. You never know. Don't give it away or anything. Okay, now we're gonna start Jad, and as soon as we see Jad, we tag him immediately. We turn our camera. And we move with each ball if you want. Or you can just throw 3 attacks here and then move. Here we go. I'm gonna read that in a second. Faustina, ahorita no. Necia la gata, ya. Ahorita no. come on. Healers. Alright, great. Barrage. Honestly, if I had Tivo there, I didn't have to barrage him. Also with both, I don't have to barrage him, but I don't want to run too tight on the Ranger Major. Because, you know, Bowfa is a little bit slower. You can try, like, flicking the attacks with melee, like you do if you were tanking the Nightmare. Like that you keep protect from melee on because of the kick. Dude, I don't know why I'm not hitting. Come on. Dude, seriously. Come on. You're hitting perfectly on the other jets. Come on. Hit it. This is beyond dumb. Hit it. One more hit. He's dead. Yeah. He's dead. Great. I'll read that in a second. Okay, so what I do here is that I damage him, but obviously I won't start healers. First of all, because I don't have the time. Second of all, I don't have the HP. Third of all, yeah. It doesn't make sense. You will die if you start healers here. Remember that my max it is 44, so I pretty much know when to stop. Here's a good time to stop. Here we go. All right. Wait for the next Ranger Major wave. Some people like killing the Major when they start healers for Redemption, but like I said, Redemption is not needed. Redemption is a formality. Redemption won't save you. I'm gonna just hit him because it's fun. But yeah, Redemption is not your lifesaver, you know? So you can put Protect from Magic only and leave the Major, okay? All right. You tag the Major right away. Let's go after the Ranger. Even though the Pillar is on almost perfect health, we want to do this. Why? The main reason why we want to do this is because on the third Ranger Major set, we want to be able to tank a little bit. Come on. There we go. Okay. Go back to full HP. Overheal if you can. And we're gonna start the freaking healer soon. Okay, I'm not gonna start them there. I want to start them in a perfect way. Come on, magic. Okay, healers. We start healers by tagging them all. Here I try to damage this guy on the corner more to have him weak for when I come back. I tag this one, I tag the other, move right away, move, move, attack, move. Sadly, I don't have spec. If I had spec, I will spec this guy and get my HP back. Try to kill at least one. Okay, I have one kill. Great. This is really good. I hit this one. I hit immediately that one to move one tile. And I start brewing here. Don't worry if you stay a little bit low HP, just don't stay lower than 20. Okay. Hey, this is where I tell you that the Bowfa is really good. Look at that. Don't do this unless you're sure. Otherwise, just do it with a blowpipe. Here we go. There we go. Okay. I recover my HP. Just move, follow the shield. Doesn't matter how you move, but just follow the shield at the moment. while you're healing yourself. Okay. Okay, this is good enough. Start hitting Suck. Don't worry about the major. Don't worry about the major. Leave the major. You want to hurt Suck as much as possible. 40 seconds and the major and ranger will come in. And we're gonna blood barrage that major. So we get both of the majors on us. And then we just focus on the ranger, okay? Ahorita no, Faustino. Shh, shh, shh. Ey, shh. No. Oiga, ¿qué le pasa? Shh. Ahorita, Faustina, espérese. No malcrea. Okay. 3 seconds for the next ranger major. Okay. Ice barrage, blood barrage, doesn't matter, just hit him. Both majors are on you. The only thing hitting the pillar is the ranger. The pillar is almost like brand new, so that's a good sign. I'm gonna hit the ranger. I have a spec, so that's good. I can get my HP back from him. Keep on hitting him. There we go. Recover your HP. Hopefully I won't get a third set, but you never know with this thing. I'm gonna eat a stamina here. And we still move 3 attacks on the corner and 1 per safe spot. I hope my Bowfa starts hitting because I have only 2 minutes to kill this guy. I can still go for a fourth ranger major wave. I have Bruce and I have Spec and I have everything. It's just that it will be more annoying. So you hit him once. I saw that. You hit him once, you move 3 times here. I always look at the chat. You hit him once, you move. You hit him once, you move. Oh, 47 is my max hit. I thought it was 44. I saw that too. One, you move. One, you move. One, you move. And see you later. I still have a minute left. Okay, let me read your chat. My cousin asked me today if I wanted my items back. I answered with a question mark because I didn't even remember giving him a Tivo, Masori, Torba, and Shadow on my account. It was a poll that made me not care about the game anymore. There were poll results? Let me look at that. Don't tell me they're gonna add the while Gothic sleeps, right? But they're gonna put a new item, or they're gonna just make the tormented demons drop the claws?